Welcome, wine shippers! Today we will be discussing the Wineshipping Commerce7 integration settings. This app is a great way to connect your awesome client portal account to your Commerce7 store. The integration has many functions that can support your business: order import, inventory sync, and posting back tracking numbers. In this video, we will cover how to configure the settings for all functions offered. Internal configuration must be complete and the app should be installed to your store prior to starting this video. If you have not begun the integration yet, pause the video now and email service@wineshipping.com with the necessary information to request the integration. Follow along to help configure your settings. Any questions you may have after the video, please feel free to email service@wineshipping.com. Let's get started. To get to your integration settings, you will need to go to ACP, then click on the Apps tile to the left of your screen and select the Commerce7 page. This will have three tabs: Settings, Order Logs, and Inventory Logs. The order and inventory logs will help you with troubleshooting any issues that may occur with creating orders or syncing inventory. Enabling or disabling settings may require your confirmation or clicking a saved button. Let's begin configuring your settings. Authentication. This setting displays your Wineshipping account number and has already been configured for you, so nothing needs to be done here. Location. This setting is important for order import and inventory sync. Within Commerce7, you have designated inventory locations. As you can see here on your settings page, there is a locations option. Every order will reserve inventory based on the inventory location settings, whether it is a pickup order for the tasting room or a shipping order for wine shipping. For today's example, our shipping location is called Default Location California, as seen here. Currently, the multiple location warehouse mapping is not supported, so please keep this disabled. Default. The default settings are there as a safety net in the event there is a system issue. Let's go down the list. Batch ID is pre-filled as a default and does not need to be adjusted. Select the order type you would like orders to default to. Wine shipping best practice is to select retail as the order type. Shipping Index and Shipping Index Service are asking what carrier option you would like to default to in the event that Commerce7 doesn't send any carrier value. Error notification emails are designed to notify you via email if there are any errors caused with creating an order or syncing inventory that you may want visibility on. Include Ice Pack toggle will automatically add an ice pack to every order upon transmit. Once you have selected the desired fields, click Save. Batch order. This setting serves two purposes: auto-transmit orders and post-back tracking for orders that transmitted through another source, either file creation, manual entry in ACP, ShipCompliant, etc. Since we will be using this app for order import from Commerce7 to ACP directly, we will want to enable the auto-transmit option. If you wish to manually push orders one by one through Commerce7, you can keep this setting disabled within ACP until you are ready for the system to automatically pull orders. Enable the toggle and click Continue. These drop-down settings are designed for you to control how your orders flow. The frequency will designate how often the integration will ask Commerce7 for new orders. The time gap will designate how old an order must be prior to allowing the integration to transmit the order to ACP. Wineshipping best practice is to designate the frequency and time gap to 15 minutes. This allows for a constant flow of orders throughout the day and give Commerce7 time to attach any tags or for any order management apps that may be installed to complete their workflow prior to the order being transmitted to ACP. The tracking toggle will help you as you transition from the previous method you were using for order import. By default, the tracking toggle is enabled during internal integration. Manual order sync. This setting will assist you if any issues occur during order transmission to ACP. Simply copy the order numbers and paste into the text box with a comma in between each order number and click the Sync Now button to override any issues that may have occurred to transmit the order. Wineshipping Environment. This setting does not need to be touched. If you desire to perform any major integration testing, please contact service@wineshipping.com. A single test order for testing the integration flow can be done through the live production environment and does not require additional support for testing. Inventory sync. There are two options for syncing the available inventory counts to Commerce7: manual sync and automated sync. At any time, you can sync manually if you need to by simply clicking the Sync Now button. If you would like an automated inventory sync, then enable the daily, weekly auto sync toggle and select whether you would like the sync to be done daily or weekly. After selecting which option, it will then ask you additional details, such as date and time you would like the sync to be completed. Wineshipping's best practice is to select a time when the warehouse is not working. This can be any time between midnight and 4 a.m. After selecting the details that will support your business, click Save. The inventory sync will send the available quantity on the ACP inventory page to update the available for sale column in Commerce7. All shipping items must have inventory initialized for the inventory location that you have designed as the shipping location. In our example, it is the default location, California. Initialized inventory is also required for successful order import. If the inventory is not initialized, then the order cannot transmit to ACP. The settings from here down are available to support your business, but are not required to configure. I highly encourage you to continue watching this video so you are aware of the settings functionality. Tag Sku Mapping Rules. This setting can help support your business by swapping an order tag with a SKU upon order transmit. This is useful for collateral or merchandise items that you want to automatically add to an order. Club collateral being added to orders, or giving a VIP customer merchandise gift are wonderful examples of how you can utilize this setting. You can create a manual or dynamic tag in Commerce7 through the settings. This will help you manage tags systematically. If you would like a SKU added to every order that imports, use the 0000 option, then designate the SKU desired. This can be useful for any marketing material you may want to add. Event advertisements, new release announcement with tasting notes, holiday catalogs, etc. Swap the SKU by simply deleting it and recreating the setting. SKU to warehouse mapping. If you do not ship from multiple Wineshipping warehouse locations, you can disregard this setting. If you do ship from multiple Wineshipping warehouse locations, then you can utilize this setting to control which warehouse the order will ship from by creating a SKU to designate the warehouse and adding it to the order. Tag to order type mapping. This setting is useful if you need to create an order that is not supported in the Commerce7 platform, such as wholesale, return to winery, otherwise known as RTW, or Wineshipping's new just-in-time JIT service. If you are interested in what the JIT service is, please contact service@wineshipping.com for more information. Retransmit a changed order to Wineshipping. Once this is enabled, you will have a drop-down menu that will allow you to select which events will result in an automatic update in ACP. If an order is refunded, it will cancel the order in ACP. If any other option is selected, it will update the order. Any changes to the order in ACP must be done prior to the order dropping into the order history page. The edit or cancel will fail for any order that has been released to the warehouse and currently packing. If it fails, then a return to sender redirect is required and a replacement order will need to be processed if applicable. By default, the setting is enabled during internal integration. Send all SKUs to Wineshipping. If enabled, this will send all SKUs on the order to Wineshipping, even if we do not have them created within our system yet. If this setting is disabled, then you run the risk of partially shipping an order. Wineshipping best practice is to enable this setting unless unique business practices are in place. An example would be partially shipping an order from two different locations, such as the tasting room and the Wineshipping warehouse. By default, this setting is enabled during internal integration. Order gift note. If you offer gift notes to be added to your orders, then this will need to be enabled. If this setting is disabled, then the gift note will not come over in the order details. By default, this setting is enabled during internal integration, but can be disabled if this is not part of your business practice. Notify customer via email on fulfillment. If enabled, the Wineshipping app will send all carrier tracking events to Commerce7 to trigger email notifications about the package. Wineshipping has a robust and highly successful shipping notification platform called Premium Tracking. We highly encourage using Premium Tracking notifications over the Commerce7 shipping notifications. Tag to RSD Feature. This setting will override the requested ship date on the order for the date outlined in the tag. This can be useful in the event your club orders are being processed with an incorrect requested ship date, and it needs to be updated on the order. Use the tag format as seen here and enable the setting for the order requested ship date to override. Split fulfillment. This will only be used if a single order is shipping from multiple locations. An example would be partially shipping an order from two different locations, such as the tasting room and the Wineshipping warehouse. This setting is used in conjunction with the Send All SKUs to Wineshipping setting. B2B. This designates if your Commerce7 store is a business-to-business only account. Shipping carrier mapping rules. This setting has been replaced with an even better one that we will cover below. Tag to carrier and carrier service mapping. This setting will override whatever carrier code is on the order for what is mapped below. This can help you support the customers that may prefer one carrier over the other. Simply add a tag to your order and designate what the carrier and carrier service mapping is within this setting. ShipCompliant Compliance Status Check. This setting is currently being beta tested. This will allow you to send orders to ShipCompliant for compliance reporting, but use the Wineshipping Commerce7 integration to transmit the orders to ACP. When enabled, this setting will not transmit any orders that are quarantined due to non-compliance. If you are interested in beta testing this feature, please contact service@wineshipping.com. Order prefix. This setting will add a prefix to all order numbers. Typically, this is used if there are multiple Commerce7 accounts funneling into one ACP account, allowing you to easily identify order numbers by account within ACP. Store carrier mapping rules. This setting has replaced the shipping carrier mapping rules and will help you configure your carrier services offered to your customers within the Wineshipping integration. We highly encourage you to configure all carrier offerings you have available as a safety net to ensure our systems communicate effectively. Simply click the drop-downs and match the carrier services for the Wineshipping carrier and service. That concludes the Wineshipping Commerce7 integration settings for today. Please note that this integration is subject to change by adding useful settings or removing settings that may no longer be supported. We love to hear your feedback. Reach out with any details on the settings that you want to see to support your business. If you have any questions, please contact service@wineshipping.com for assistance. Have a great day.